Hey folks, it's Lindsey Hustle with SPS back in the building over at Old Redford Academy. You see the Raven over my shoulder. I gotta be honest, man, I enjoy my job, but there's some people, man, when I sit down and talk to them, it's different. I'm with my guy, Coach Ray Reeves. It's way different when I get to talk to my guy. That means we getting ready to start the season off. Ain't no controversy right now. Everything good? Everything cool?
Yeah, everything good. Everything good.
Okay,
Life
cool.
is good.
Life is good because if it's not, you let me know. He's rocking that Puma TMC. The marathon continues. Hey, man, you guys went down to your last game of the season was against a team that went and won the state championship. Tell me what that means.
Juan do a great job. I think we learned. Yeah, shout out to him. He does a great job. But it was a learning experience. It was like we were young, and I think we learned a lot. I think once that game was over with, guys came back, started hitting the weights, stayed in the gym. I just told them, remember that feeling, especially when they went back and won it. So
that feeling is better than anything you can really tell them because they get it. Despite, and I'm sure everything that you go through, everything what you probably told them leading up to it, but that feeling they had probably emphasized it more than anything, huh?
Oh, without question. Just to look in the locker room, knowing that was your last game, and then once we left there, I said they're gonna win the state championship.
Why did you know they were gonna win it?
Well, I could tell. Like if you watched them at the beginning of the year, they struggled. They had a tough schedule. I think they went 1-5 to start off, something like that.
Crazy about them.
But he made that schedule for them to go on that run, and you could see they was getting better and better. Like I would watch tapes on them, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't the same team.
Why is it that you think a lot of coaches aren't willing to take it on the chin early for reputation's sake to set them up for future success? Did I mess with something? I didn't step in. I know when Ray get that laugh and that hesitation, man, we might step in. I start nothing out here with nobody, man.
I don't know why they do that. I think it gets you better. Our schedule is brutal.
Talk about, give us an update. You got some stuff going on.
We got Warren Lincoln, probably one of the top 2 teams in the state. Then we go to St. Mary's. We still got Clarkston Country Day. We still got our league schedule going on. Wow. All in December. I think we got Fitzgerald in December.
Wow.
And then on New Year's, we go to Indiana and play a team from South Carolina that I've been watching, and they pretty good.
That's pretty high profile playing on New Year's.
Without question.
That's it. Talk about Old Redford Academy and your growth over here, and we give a special shout out to Dr. Pinkett, who sat down and had number praise about you. But talk about what it means to be over here.
We talked before. I love it over here. It's home. Like this will be my last coaching stop. When I'm leaving here, that's it.
Wow. Trying to come at them, don't be trying to get them and see.
That's it. But it's home. Like just as far as the teachers, the administration, and the kids, they support us to the end. So, like I said, I love it here. The growth it's been my 3rd year, but you can see the progress from year 1 to year 2, and this year right here, now we're trying to hang some banners up in here.
I like that. Man, I said this off camera. I don't know if you gave everybody $20, $30, $50 before they sat down, but it seemed like the talking point was, that man over there, greatest coach in America, that man over there, I love him. And it wasn't prompted. It was like, hey, what you think, or why are things the way they are? They'd be like, that man right there. What does it mean when all these young men say such highly regarded things about you?
It means a lot. It's bigger than basketball. Like, we family. You've been around me enough to know it ain't just basketball.
And I know it ain't all nicey nice.
Yeah.
It ain't all like, hey, it's okay. Hold on, Coach. What you tell? Hey, this is what Coach Ray Reeves said. He said they was going through something. He said, I tell you what, if you don't get this right, you gonna be over there in the stands, not on the bench. He didn't say you go. He said you'll be in the stands with the spectators. But that's how we roll.
Yeah, but the thing is, they know I love them, so I can go that route with them because they know it's all love.
So from a teaching standpoint, I'm gonna put my sports psychology hat on. How do they know you love them?
Because, like I said, it's bigger than basketball. It's like we in the gym a lot, but we also together outside of here. We go eat together. We spend time together. We watch movies together, and it's just, we talk about life. It ain't just basketball. We talk about all parts of their life, from home life to girlfriends and just everything. Just trying to get them ready.
When B-Camp opened up, Coach Izzo was the speaker, and I was able to go, and he kept emphasizing spending time. Why is that such a simple thing to say, but obviously a difficult thing to do sometimes? time for people?
I mean, well, you also have other things going on, but like you have to have the right situation. Like you got to have the right person involved in your life to understand that this just don't turn off. Like you leave the gym.
Like I thought practice was over at 5.
Yeah, practice over with, and then you get home. Now your phone ringing. There's other stuff that you got to deal with. So you have to have somebody that's really understanding to know what coaching is, because it ain't just roll the ball out there. Like it's different. You're dealing with kids with some issues, but they also know they got somewhere they can come. So
I like that. Speaking of young man, I got to know over the last year a lot of hype around him in a good way. Jaquan Stillings. Let's just talk about what is going on with him, his growth, and what he means to the program.
That's my heart. Quan came a long way. When we met, Quan was being recruited as a 4 and a 5, but now they recruit him as a 3. He been working hard. Yeah, he been working.
What does that mean about his growth, and what does that mean about the work being done?
Well, that just means he's getting better. That just means he's working. Like, you know,
he's a 3 that can play the 4 and 5.
He can play that, but you know, now he's putting the ball on the floor. He's gonna play a little point this year. You know,
from Xavier.
Yeah, jump shot looking real good. You know, but that's that work, and you could tell the growth from the 9th grade into now. And I think that switch that went off where he started to believe now, okay, I'm one of the best kids in the state. Like,
what happened to get that to happen, to get the switch to go off?
I think the work that he been putting in, and you know, when somebody telling him, like when we met, I told him, you're gonna play the 3, and he laughed at first, like, yeah, okay, coach. But now that he's being recruited as a 3, he like, wow, coach, I see what you're talking about.
That is right. How is he handling all the things and the attention that's coming, good or bad?
Like any kid in the 10th grade would, but he's humble to the point where we can sit him down like, okay, we need to tighten up right here. And like I said, he's hungry now. Like it's a difference now where we could tell him like, I think you could be special, but now I think he believes that, and that's the biggest jump. Like I don't have to tell him now, hey, why you in the back? Why you running in the back? Now he in the front.
Yeah, let's give you your flowers, man. Well deserved. Of course, we had your current players singing your praise, but you've touched a lot of young men, past and present. Shout out to CJ Sadler, who's doing amazing things.
That's my guy.
Tuesday. Yeah, I love him. What is it that has allowed you to be able to kind of be multi-generational, from having guys on your staff that played for you that's going on to play college ball and do well, and having the next generation to say this is the greatest coach in America? Let's talk about how you have been able to have that arc of success.
The only way I can sum it up, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. Everything in my life comes from basketball, like the relationships, every job I've had. So I'm blessed. You know who my best friend is. That came from basketball.
Shout out to Will.
But it's just being honest with him. I mean, everybody want to win championships. Everybody want to win games. But the main thing to me is the kid seeing another part of life besides Detroit, like going off to school, and they don't forget. Like Cal Wu in the back of me right now, and Cal was telling them I was in your shoes, so I understand. He can be very demanding, sometimes a little crazy, but trust me, everything he's telling you, you're going to realize later on, like, whoa.
And sometimes those third-party validators are just more important than anybody else, because if somebody else has been there, they can relate, and they say it ain't coming from you, it's coming from someone else. And the only reason I pose that question is I'm sure people may watch this interview, and they would want to have that. They would want, I mean, who wouldn't want that? But you said something about being honest, and how important is that? Are we dishonest out here a lot of times?
Oh, without question. Like, you know, we talk off camera.
Yeah.
But I think, and that's why a lot of my guys come back. If you've been around, a lot of my kids from 15, 20 years ago still come back. Because you can be honest. They don't come back nowhere to the place they say, I don't got to go deal with that guy. I'm not going if I don't have to. Without question. Just being honest. Like, my thing is, everybody not a Division I player. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that.
Okay. And that's not a bad thing.
And it's not. But you can use basketball to help change your life. There's nothing wrong with Division II, NAIA, any of that. but use the game to get what you want in life, to get you a good job, to find somebody who you're going to spend the rest of your life with when you go to college, stuff like that. So it's just about being honest with them. I ain't doing no favoritism stuff. We're not doing that. Everybody knows what it is. If you not in line, we're going to get you in line.
I want to go back to something you started with. Why do we get so caught up that it's a D1 or bust mindset?
I don't know. It's been like that for a minute, though. Guys don't understand. It's a lot of great play. If you good enough, don't matter where you go, they're going to find you. If you're a Division II player and you good enough, especially with this transfer portal stuff now, they'll go snatch you up just like that. Just keep working. Like, don't be satisfied. Like, somebody tell you not good enough, but you feel you are, keep going.
Yeah, I get that. Well, you've done good. You've given us some idea about what your schedule is going to be like. You talked about these young men, and along with them singing your praises, everyone I said what the schedule, I said what the outlook is going to be. They're like, man, we're going to the Breslin. They like, dude, we've seen it, you know. So you talk about that buy-in. How does that look for you, that walk and that road to the Breslin?
I mean, it's going to be tough, but like I said, some stuff you got to speak into existence. When I get up in the morning, I say I'm going to have a great day. I get up in the morning, I say I'm going to Breslin. So, you know, you got to speak it and believe it. So we keep working.
Well, let's say it like this. I'm going to have some interviews with you before then, but I can't wait to talk to you post-game after you win your state championship. And I'm like, dude, remember when we was talking? I'll give you a great example of it. Last night was the MHA High School Finals. Southfield A&T beat Belleville. Everyone was expecting Belleville to run the table.
I was shocked.
Nobody can't be like, oh, yeah, I know you did. Nobody knew that. Nobody can't be
shocked.
like, yeah. So with that being said, but Isaiah Marshall, I sat down with him as an 8th grader doing his first interviews. And here he is, a senior, and he won a state championship. So we see that happen, you know, and here you are saying in a short time, that's it. Ray, you know how I feel about you. You've been great. You've been helping me with my growth. The conversation we have offline are just impactful as the one we have. So with the time we have, we want to give any shout outs to any last words you want to share. I want to make sure you can let your message be heard.
Shout out to my wife for being so understanding, to my family, the old Redford family, looking to do big things.
That's it. Can't go wrong with that. I'm excited to watch. When I sit down with Ray, that means we about to get it started. And he going to pull me aside and tell me some other stuff that we need to focus on too and get me hip. But with that being said, none but love, man. Best of luck. I'm going to see you Friday.
Yep.
For the Rachel Williams tip-off.
Big game. They well coached. Good team.
Hey, this chair be waiting for you if that's the case. Be you or Waddell.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, okay.
Tell why I'll be sitting here, though.
Okay. You can let him know. With that being said, Lindsay Ellis with SPS, and we'll see you next time. Peace.